Hey everybody, welcome back to the Primo Show. What are we doing today? Craziness as always. I got a little bored and I've been doing something for a while. We used to have these limo races and I was like, you know what? I wonder what it's like if, all these different guys competed to see who's the fastest. So downtown cab, limousine place, and then the new agency SUV driver. So we're going to put everybody to the test, see who goes the fastest. And at first I was kind of like, well, we'll bring it back to our agency. But then I was like, you know what? It'll kind of depend on either I go to my Maze Bank Tower, which is my company place, or if I have it go back to the agency. If the SUV only goes to the agency, then we'll go back to the agency. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark. First, I'm going to mark. Well, wrong place. Where's my tower? Oh, there it is. First, I'm going to mark my tower, and that way, if it does allow me with the SUV part, it lets me go back. We'll have that be the point. If the SUV only brings you back to the agency, we'll reset it at the agency, and that'll be the competition who can get there fastest. Obviously, that'll mean the SUV will basically lose because it can only go to one spot. But so to put it into the role-playing aspect, because I know you guys love role-playing, we are the big business person. I am the head of the SecuroServe company, the society, and I've just gotten back from the airport, and I need somebody to pick me up. So there's kind of three ways to get these things started. The first one is I'm going to call Franklin. Is if the SUV won't go back to my main base, then we'll have to go to the agency and send it to the agency. The second one is calling Mrs. Baker to get a limo. And then the third will be to call just a regular taxi cab company. And we're going to start it from the second I make the call. See, this is where it gets cool because we have to make the call. How long does it take you to get here? How long does it take us to get to our destination? So that's going to be kind of the two different ways that's going to be timed here, and we'll do that to see who is the best at getting us back. So, as an important VIP as I am, it's actually in the name, an important CEO, I want to make sure that I'm getting the best service possible from all the people that are working for me. So this is going to be pretty cool. So at my taxi stand right here, I'm going to mark it down, and we'll see who wins at the end of it. So the first person we got to call is Franklin. Oh, and we're not doing, some people are like, oh, are you doing the luxury helicopters and stuff like that? I think it's kind of unfair to do like the flyers versus the ground-based kind of stuff. So we'll just do it like this and keep it tight, if you will. So,
hey, partner.
So this says return you to the agency. So we're just going to do that.
Done.
So I press the button and I press start on our timer. So let's see how long it takes for this SUV to get here. There he is, right? Oh, wow. Okay, cool. There we go. Place a waypoint on the map. Okay. Yes. Company SUV will take you to your agency. Okay. So now we're going to make him hurry. A couple of seconds there, but that's okay. This SUV, wow. This dude is pretty quick, huh? Like, he's moving right whoa! When you're talking hurrying, one thing that I was thinking cool about one of the other ones. Nope, keep going. I don't like, see, you can't do the overhead for him. Oh, now he seems to be going slow. We might have to redo this one. But one of the ones that we were testing when we were doing single player is it was very cool to see the guys did not kind of follow the purple line. They just kind of went wherever they wanted to. So where is he? Is he going to go? I feel like he's going there, but we don't know. We'll have to test it the first one. And if not, I'll do this one again because, like I said, I kind of screwed this up because I didn't press the right buttons. They were kind of backwards. Like, I told him to hurry. Then I'm like, stop, start. I'm like, okay. And now he's going really, really slow. Compared to when he was hurrying, man, he was in a rush. Now he's following. Oh, okay. So the A, so you can't see the A there for him to hurry, but He starts hurrying when he wants to hurry. Holy crap. Yeah, we need to test him again because he is going to be tough to beat. And he is definitely going to the, what do you call it? To the world. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's an accident. We're going to give him a ding for the... If on the real one, when we do the thing, I'd give him a ding for the accident. We should give him a point for every time they screw up in... Okay, so he's not going this way. He's definitely going to my agency, but he's not... I don't know what he's doing. He looked like he was going to the right here. Okay, so... He gets a fail there because... So that's 2 dings. He didn't drop me off in the right spot. But that was 2. Man, it was quick, though. Okay, let's do this. I got to get my buzzard out because we got to do that one again. That is an amazing place to put my buzzard. Thank you for your convenience. My VIP buzzard. Okay, so we'll give... For every accident they get into is going to be a subtracted point. And I don't know, maybe that'll convert to like 15 seconds on the timer. So for an accident, it's like, what do you think, 5 or 10 seconds? I don't know, it's a tough one. I might have to think about that. But yeah, so let's say 5 or 10 seconds for any accidents because obviously it's damage. And then if they drop us off in the wrong spot. So I can already tell, I think that all of them are going to do that. So if they do, we'll just zero it out. I might actually just change the point because this is a learning experience. It's going to be fun regardless. I love doing this as a competition too. So you have everybody call their different agencies and stuff and have them show up and see, you know, who calls what. Do you have the agency limo? Do you have, you know, all this stuff? So, yeah, it's cool to see him do it. And the best one was when we were doing the limo. And the limo was like in an incredible rush. But it was crashing into stuff left and right. It was hilarious. I mean, that might be the negative of it. So make sure we're in the same spot every time. I like this little blue bag here. It's like a good marker. We'll go, whoop, we get too far. Okay, so we'll do that. So let's give Franklin a call again. First, let's do that. Let's mark the, let's do that. That still seems to go, no, does that go beneath? See, that seems that way, but if you do it here, it's almost like, I think they really can see that. It's weird that we mark this and it doesn't know where that is. But if we do it like that, I think that'll work well. So, okay, so let's start again. This will be the real one. Yeah, and I think this service is going to be really tough to compete against.
Yo, what you need?
Okay, so company SUV to return.
Yeah, player.
We started the timer. Okay. The agency SUV. Where's he at? I gotta look for the armored SUV. Oh, gee, he just shows up, right? So we get in the SUV, and then I'm gonna say start and hurry. There we go. Perfect. He was there in 20 seconds, man. That was quick. So I gotta pull my timer up. The worst part is I can't do the topical view. I want to be able to have the thing where I can, you know, see everything from an aerial view, so it looks a little bit cool. This is kind of a blasé kind of trip. He is trucking along. Wow, man. This guy's for a driver. I mean, definitely would work for my company. Is he going to follow the route? Well, he even ran a red light. There you go. Oh, he hit something. That's 1 ding. So we got 1 ding on the list. We're at a minute so far. So we'll give him an X if he doesn't drop us off. No, there's 2 accidents he's caused so far. It's so funny. Oh yeah, there we go. This is the view we wanted. So will he drop us off in the right spot is the real question. Nope, I don't think he is. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like the purple line knows where it's going, but he's not dropping us off in the right spot. There you go. So a minute 49. So let me write that down.
Does nobody work in this town?
All right, so a minute 49 was what it took him to get us there, but he didn't get us to the right spot. And obviously the line is pointing up to the space, so it's definitely not effectively us that the problem is. So I'm going to be under the impression that there's something wrong with the way that the world works, if you will. I know it's tough being a influential businessman in today's world, flying back and forth between your helicopter, calling your limos and your armored SUVs to take you around. That's something I'd like to test later on too, is have get in the SUV, have him hurry, and then say everybody shoot at it and see who gets what, how many hits it can take before it blows up. So yeah, the new update's coming up on the 26th. It's going to be nerfing the oppressor. It's going to make it so we can basically do a lot of this stuff in solo lobbies now, which is going to be very interesting. I don't think that's something that Rockstar had expected, to be honest. And it's really made their impression of how this game is played, if you will. I think it's changed it quite a bit. It's very interesting because I didn't expect that. So, but I think that's a good thing because it's just, especially when games get older, it's very hard to get people that are, consistently playing instead of playing old games. It's like I had a group of guys that were like, my guys, if you will, and then everybody got into other games like Forza and stuff, and they wanted to race, and it just became a different world. So it makes me wonder if the opportunity to build back up your world is something good. So all right, let's call up. It's Mrs. Baker. That's right, and this will be for the limo. Limo service.
Hi, what do you need?
I need a limo.
Sure, no problem.
I almost want to give the limo a bonus just for holy crap. All right. I barely got the timer started before the limo had showed up. Okay, start. Hurry. Okay, so he's got the same as the other one. Moving my desk over so I can put in the times better. It makes me wonder if the limo service is a little bit more destructive because it's a bigger vehicle. And it doesn't seem as sure-footed per se as the other vehicle. And I think the last thing we're going to do after that, I don't know how long we're going to I think the last thing we're going to do after, I think the last one we're going to do is do a drive. Man, he destroyed the thing. Is we'll do the fastest one going from the airport all the way to Beeker's garage at the top of the map. See how quick that is. Time into one. Nice. And this limo was pretty quick. It's got 149 to beat, though, and we're already at 136. I got a bad feeling about this. And let's see. Is it going up? Nope. Missed its opportunity again. It's going to go back over to that one spot. We're at 146 now. There's 149. The second it kicks me out. There you go, 156. So far, nobody has dropped me off at the actual destination. I mean, seriously, how do you get good service anymore, guys? Come on. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Hi.
What did I request? Which one was it? Oh, that?
Oh, Christ. What?
Yeah, excuse me, ma'am. I'm going to borrow your car here for a second.
What color?
There we go. It didn't take long. Yes, everybody's taking your ride. Yep. I think the game should do away with that. That's just no point anymore. Especially if we do single player rooms. Like, why do you care about bounty? Nobody's coming after you. Yeah, I was hoping that the limo would do a little bit better than it did. It does help if I'm going the right way, too. Alright, so headed back to the airport. This is it, the last one, the cab, downtown cab, which used to be our only option to get around, has now become the one to chance to beat them. So it's going to be very interesting to see how, especially when it gets across the map, how can you get across the map with the one. And then maybe we'll do one later on in an open lobby. That would be a blast. Can you imagine going out through the open lobby and be like, okay, well, how many people you still get your oppressors working? See how that works back with the when the changes happen. Okay, so we'll mark our. Oh look, there you go. Okay, that's perfect. Well, that can't go wrong if it's the same one, right? Okay. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Okay, money, blah, blah, blah. I just had some today, too. Withdraw. 2,500. How much can this taxi be? Okay.
We've sent a car. Should be with you soon.
Okay, so we started the timer. And I think this is what's going to hurt the cab because the cab takes time to get here. I'm just going to look at the map because that's where it's going to show up if it's going to show up. Oh, boy. Nope. Cab service? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, do I have to call the cab again? That's gonna suck. Yeah, I feel like I do.
We already sent a cab.
Oh,
Should be
there
there
it is.
soon.
Is that him?
Oh, this walking. I get really chased.
I think he went the wrong way. Either that or he's going around. Like, the cab is lost. Or does he go all the way around? We're at a minute 21 just waiting for the cab. That's hilarious. Okay, there's... I think I would have called 3 times. VIP.
Thank you for calling. A driver's on the way.
Okay. Well, I don't trust it, so I'm going to be over here. I'd really like to do that open wheel. Oh, there he is. Okay, we're at 2 minutes on you already, buddy.
Where do you want to go?
No,
Okay, let's go.
change destinations. Change destination. Ah, here we go.
Easy.
There we go. Now hurry.
Sure, if you'll pay extra.
Yes, I will pay extra. So that was it. Let's call it 2:19 to get there. And this hurry is definitely not hurrying. That's pretty funny because you can't do the above view with this. I always thought you could. Like, you could press the button and you press B and then you like, I want to look at the overall on it. But then, nope. And it looks like everybody at least took the same route, so that's not too bad, right? Downtown cab. Oh boy, he did not like that, did he? He was like, "I'm scared. Should I pass? Yeah, pass. You gonna run the red light? Will he run the red light? Yes, he will." He didn't seem too sure about it, though. He's like, "I don't know. I could get arrested for this." We're sitting in the back like, "Go, go, 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 go." So 3:35 right now. I don't know.
Hey, it's you again.
That SUV, though, that was... He didn't care. Like, he's like, this guy's standing behind this Bobcat, like, yeah, cutting for the chase. Like, the SUV was just like, move aside. He literally drove through people. Well, he hasn't gotten any accidents, though. If he drops me off at the front door, though, that's going to be... Oh, he is. Is he going to do it? I felt it. I was like, it was there. And he didn't do it. Darn it. That's okay. The second we step out of the cab... Oh, he was way
Here we
off.
are.
4 minutes 32.110, so half that was, let's say, 2:15. So yeah, he was way off the mark when it came to that. Didn't get any accidents, but the good news is nobody brought us to our destination, so that puts the SUV in the lead. So now this is the question that everybody's been asking: what does it take to take the fastest vehicle or delivery service when it comes to just being on wheels to get from one side of the map to the other? And we're going to find that out right now. And I know we're calling the agency, so Franklin is our guy. Which, I mean, why wouldn't he be? And for this one, I am not doing it based on when I call him. I'm doing it based on when I get in the vehicle, because I want it to be a genuine score. Genuine time of how long you're going to be in the vehicle from point A to point B to get there. So this is literally, and we can look at it real quick because I think that's a smart move too, is make, like, it is from one side of the map to the other. And it makes sense. Like, yeah, you get off from Liberty City, you get off from your Los Santos International Airport, you want to get to your place up in, Beeker land or wherever the hell that is. So let's do that. So from here, which is, I mean, you could say here, but I mean this, other than being at the airport, to go all the way to the top to Beeker's, to say that's where I'm going to hang. I'm going to stay there tonight. So we need to call ourselves an SUV and have him get us there. Let's see how fast it takes.
Well, that's really rude. You
feeling froggy? Then jump, bitch. I didn't mean anything. Really?
Wow.
I was minding my own BI, but you asked for it.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to be over here calling Franklin. Franklin, get me out of here. These women are crazy.
Hey, partner.
SUV service.
Shit, rise on the
That's
way.
the other thing. The limo and the SUV
Hello?
are both free.
Is anyone there?
So he's going to just poof right there, isn't he? See back. Can I do that real quick?
I can
See.
hear you
Oh,
breathing here.
he blinked for a second. Okay, so we're going to get in.
Get a life, weirdo.
I'm going to press start, and then there it is. We got to hurry. This is the big hurry. How long will it take to get from one side of the map to the other with your SUV service? This dude is cruising. It's possible he could fail too. I mean, you never know. Like, maybe he crashes. Maybe something happens. Maybe he's a bad driver. You know, maybe he gets a call from one of his friends that's saying, hey, that's not the guy you want to pick up. Drive you off someplace. It could happen. I'm just saying. I want to keep an open opportunity here. And then there's that. If the truck even make... Wow, okay. That was a little vicious. Good thing it's armored, right? I feel bad for the dude that's like, how's your insurance payment? Because this guy didn't stop. He just hit you and kept going. Look out for the Primo. Oh.
What now?
It's my namesake car, man. I'm not saying I'm fond of it, but certainly don't want you to destroy it. Whoa! That was crazy. Like, he just didn't. Guess it wasn't his day or something? Like, the nice SUV there. The Enos. Based on Rolls Royce. Forgot the name of the Rolls Royce SUV though. Regardless, this is it. This is choice. Coming up on 145 right now. We'll be at the 2-minute mark real soon. And this guy is not stopping for gas. Doesn't trigger anything either, so that's good. So you can't, I mean, I'm hoping that's the other thing is, oh jeez. Are you aiming for the Primos? Okay, so it's gonna, if I don't tap that, it's gonna say I'm idle. But that stinks. Like, you're in a cab, like the game should know. Or you're in some sort of transportation service. Wow, man. I think we're up to like 3 or 4 hits on a Primo. Like, I think he's aiming for him at this point. What did they do to you, buddy? 230. We're cruising right along, too. Go back to cinematic mode. I want to see the cinematic. It's my favorite thing of all the cinematic modes. I like playing anything that, you know, you can play your character in the actual game itself. And I think they didn't do that enough in this game. Like, the single player stuff is cool, but for the online stuff, they should have had a lot more. Doomsday Heist did a really good job of adding a lot of stuff to it, but Doomsday was I don't know, it was just kind of a tough one to play. Like, I don't know, it kind of hurt to play it. Like, a lot of times I felt like I was being punished. Every time I'm doing something with it, it's drive from across the entire map to across the other side of the map just to shoot some dude that, like, can't be beaten from a distance. Like, I have an explosive round in my sniper, but it ain't killing the guy. And that was kind of like, it was painful. This guy's making time. A little glitchy there. 3:48. 3 minutes in. Look at this guy up front, man. He is dedicated to this job. He hasn't even flinched the whole time. He's like rammed 3 cars, hasn't apologized. Like, that's all good. Don't worry. We're insured, buddy. That timeout thing sucks, and it gets worse at certain times. Like, it's like you have a minute before it's going to throw you out of the game. It's like, dude, we're in the middle of something. Leave me alone. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. He hasn't hit anybody because there are no more primos on the road to hit. All of them ran into their houses because they were scared. I even put mine up. I don't know. It's almost like his foot got a little heavy because he's not going as fast as he was before. I definitely don't want to time this when he's like not at full speed either. He's like, don't sweat it, I'll get it. Dude, is there some reason you gotta hit the sentinel? He's like, I'll get there when I get there. And he's kind of like, Beeker's. Why do you want to go to Beeker's? I just felt like this was the long way around too. Like, did anybody else think that? Like, you could have went the other way, and I felt it would have been shorter. I wonder what happens if I put the checkpoint in the center of it, and he has to go all those back roads and the off-road, and it's like, crashes. Whoa! All right. Whoa, dude. Beeker's is right there, man. Don't kill me. All right, well, he's pulling me into the back of the building. All right, so that's pretty cool. And there we go. So that was 5 minutes and 53 seconds. 5 minutes, 53.33 to get me from one side of the map to the other using the SUV. I'm tempted to do the limo, but you know what? Maybe we'll save that for another time. I think we still need limo wars at some point, and have people bring their, all their cars out and do stuff. We have to do. I went on. Dude, seriously? I went on the GTA club group, the main GTA club group, and tried to set up a street race. It had zero luck doing it. So I don't want, obviously, bad players. I don't want spam bots. I don't want people that are coming on looking to spam or advertise their channel. I'm looking for real race guys that would be interested. I'd like to have over 8 players to be able to do a tuner style championship, and there is a specific way that it is set up. So even if you're the fastest, there's gonna be some weird stuff going on. So yeah, we're gonna make it in a way so that it's gonna be competitive. So and I think it'll be very fun for the highly speedy characters. If everybody is spread out a little bit more, it'll be cool. But basically have a real street race challenge, so we really define like who is the most wanted. Maybe make something like a blacklist. Have something like that really cool for the real game. And I'm looking to set that up again. So if that's something you want to do and you got to the end of the video, then let us know. Otherwise, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll put this video up in a couple of seconds here on the YouTube channel, and we'll be back soon to test out something else cool. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.